What's up, everybody? Back at it again with some more bug business. Playing something a little bit different today. Got the usual culprits here with the 3x screens and the Maliceptor. I went ahead and added my Flying Hive Tyrant back in the list just for funds. Just so I could have 4 Tyrants in this army. I got the Swarm Lord, the regular Hive Tyrant, and the Flying Hive Tyrant, plus the Neuro Tyrant with his now ubiquitous cadre of Zoanthropes. I'll be playing the Vanguard attachment because I want to try jump up and down with the Zoanthropes, see if the Lone Op is still any good, kind of pick it back up. It's what I've been used to playing, but been on the Invasion Fleet for a minute now. Got 1 unit of Gargoyles in the list and a unit of Neurogaunts just because I had 45 points left over. And they're a good little screening unit. 2 Neurolictors, and that's about it. Unit of Raveners just for some mission play. So I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm going to go against Joe's guard list and just, cross the fingers, hope for the best.
All right, what's up, Tabletop Live team? Today I'm bringing my guard back out. So I've been playing a version of this list for a while. Really like it. This is my newest sort of iteration of the list. It's just transport spam backed up by tanks, which is pretty fun. So I have 5 Chimeras. The 2 that are painted in the camo are going to have heavy bolters. The other 3 are going to have flamers. In those Chimeras, I have 2 squads of Ogren, which I have to say it that way because it upsets people if I say Ogren. But we all know what they are. And then I have 3 squads of Bulgrin. And then 2 Primaris Psykers. Those are going to go in the rides. The Psykers are cool because they can just shoot out of the firing deck, which gives them extra damage. The Ogren can as well, and it's when you combine that with lethal hits, it's just a really high volume of shots. Cool little tech there. I have a squad of just regular infantry with a mortar, just to sit on home and give me fields of fire. A 10 stack of Scions with a command squad. They're the Warlord, so Scions become battle line, which is relevant in a lot of missions. And I have all my tanks are kitted the same with multi-meltas on the side, blast cannon in the middle, stubber, and hunter killer missile. But I have 3 battle tanks. Those are the ones that reroll 1s, and then if you're on an objective, they get full rerolls. An executioner tank, which gives me +1 AP for the stuff that it hits with its main gun. And then I have a tank commander that has a demolisher cannon and grand strategist for additional orders. So lots of activations, lots of tanks. It's a super fun list, and we'll see how it does into the NIDS.
All right, getting ready to start things off. We're going to be playing prepared positions, so battle line units can go to ground and heroic enemy for free. Burden of Trust, where you guard the objectives on secure or search and destroy. So Joe has decided to make a parking lot over here. Everything's starting on the table. All the guns pointing down range. I have 1 guy hanging out here in the corner by himself. The Swarm Lord Maliceptor hanging in their little protected pocket right here. We figured that there's no line of sight from him if he goes first to this little corner. I've got a couple big guns down over here. And 1 more big gun in the back. We're going to roll up to see who goes first and see what happens. What you got, Joe? Both rolled a 5. I rolled a 1. He rolled a 2. He's going first. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. All right, here we are at the end of battle round 1. Joe ended up going first, so he just kind of moved everything up here into position, moved some guys around, came up here, tried to grab the middle, moved 1 Chimera down over here that individually it died on my turn. Guys got out back behind the wall. On my turn, he actually drew Secure No Man's Land, which he scored for 5 pretty easily, and Containment, which he got down over here on this side for 3. Going over to my turn, I was able to Battle Shock this Chimera, and for 1 CP bring in my Zoanthrope unit to shoot las cannons at it, which turns out pretty good. Everybody kind of just shifted around a little bit. We're blocking out in our backfield here. I did move 1 X-Crane out here to take shots down to that Chimera. Got him down to 1 wound left with the combination of the Maliceptor shooting. That was pretty much it. I moved my Neurogaunts out here just to grab the middle table because I ended up getting Storm Hostile Objective and Overwhelming Force. So they just kind of walked up here, got overwatched, killed about 5-6 guys. So right now we're still peeking around the corner at each other. This should be a pretty bloody turn coming up though, so we'll see. All right, so we deep strike some scions in here, moved this big tank over here. Was able to kill all of the zoanthropes, but did not touch the big guy. We had this guy come around the corner and shoot the Maliceptor. Got him down to 6 wounds. Pretty nice, pretty nice. These guys over here came out of the Chimera after it blew up. Took shots on my Neurolictor back here. Got him down to 1 wound. These guys charged him and finished him off, barely, with 1 failed save. We had all the tanks kind of shuffled around to get shots. Killed my 1 X-Screen over here that I stuck out to try to pop some vehicles. Didn't work out great, but, you know, we'll see. All in all, I'd rapid ingressed my Hive Tyrant here, so I still have enough resources to do something. I'm not entirely sure how this next turn is going to go, but we will find out. Alright, it's pretty brutal. We had the tank come down here, pop some shots, took some damage off the Hive Tyrant. No big deal. He did his lone op shenanigans, so the rest of the army was not going to pop into him. Did lose the Swarm Lord over here to shooting, because he had 3 wounds left, so, I mean, you know, it's going to happen. Of course, Joe got no prisoners and bring it down this turn, so that got him a nice 4 points for that guy, and another 4 points for the Maliceptor who was sitting right here. Hitting on both guns. Looking a little sparse over here on this side of the table for me. I still got some tricks up my sleeves. I did Shout in the Warp this turn and basically battle shocked everybody. There's like 1 tank over here and 1 tank over here is not battle shocked, and then everybody else is. So kind of gives me some options here. We're gonna see if I can pull something out. All right, it is the end of my turn 3. Things have gone poorly. I moved my gargoyles out here behind terrain and then shot and moved onto the point here to extend battle lines. I moved my Hive Tyrant here, killed the Ogren, and piled into both these vehicles. He's probably not long for the world, but, you know, we'll see. I can just roll a bunch of 4-ups. Poked my nose out with the X-Screen so he could shoot. Did containment with my Neurolictor over here, as well as some Raveners down over here. I came out here and just touched these guys to get in combat, stop them from moving this turn. And then my Flying Hive Tyrant flew way the hell over here and made it into combat with these guys. Unfortunately, I left 1 guy alive and wasn't able to pile in, do any extra movement, so I'm stuck on top of that wall. I'm going to go for a secret mission. In case anyone was curious, that is my Warlord. So, telegraphing a little bit there, as well as throwing away my battle line guys. So, we'll go ahead and play this out and see what happens, but it's going to come down to rolling 4s and how good I can do with that. Okay, so Joe just finished his turn up. We're going to go ahead and call it. I did not make my 4-up saves. The Hive Tyrant in the middle died. He had overwhelming force and marked for death. The Hive Tyrant over here, who wasn't able to get behind the walls, just did not roll 4-ups and went down for marked for death. So he went ahead and killed my Warlord, so I'm not going to score any more primary points, and I'm pretty much tabled at this point. So not really any more points to keep playing. Joe's going to walk away with this one pretty handily. Probably threw away my Zoanthropes a little too early, but other than that, I mean, it's guard. Tyranids definitely struggle into lots of tanks, and there was definitely lots of tanks. But good game overall. Learned some things. I don't know if I'm going to go back to Vanguard just yet, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.